another one. And when I got off here earlier, that video is still up. I mentioned I have to unlock the video. It's probably not going to show up until tomorrow anyway, because every time I do a video, they take 24 hours. It don't matter how long or how short. They take 24 hours to post my video. Seem like, I feel like somebody have to sit in the background and watch it themselves before they post it. I wonder how other people's videos get posted on the same day. Like, they make the video and within hours, if not minutes, the video is posted. Mine take all day long, 24 hours. Then they post it. So, probably won't get it because I just did it this morning. I'm going to go on and do it anyway. When I got off from making a video, something popped up on my phone that said it was talking about inheritance. See, I know we've been talking about a lot of hidden inheritance. People lying and stealing, trying to take over somebody else's inheritance. People trying to make other people look crazy so they can gain access to their money. You know, people forging things when it comes down to things that are left for other people. So when I got off with that video I was doing, another video popped up on my phone, and they said something about the person saying that you gave them an inheritance. You gave them, I guess, your part of the inheritance as a gift. If there was ever a question about whether or not I gave somebody my part of an inheritance as a gift, I'm telling you right now, it didn't happen. It did not happen. I'm not gifting anybody, anyone, an inheritance that's mine, something that I didn't even know about, by the way. You know how many people in my family I've had die? Mother, daddy, sister, left nothing. But it's so funny because, especially with my mother, I know for sure I was left some stuff. I sat right next to the bed while my mother was telling my sister everything that she wanted people to have. I know my mother also had an insurance policy out on her. But you know, I didn't even bother. Like, I didn't fight. I asked my little brother, did he have anything belong to me? And I think I told y'all in another reading that he beat around the bush so much. Like, he said everything except for no. All he had to say was no. But when I tell you he said every word except for no, like he was trying, just in case he got caught up in something later on, for me to not be able to say, well, you said no, you didn't have this. And he'd be like, no, I didn't say that. So that's what it felt like, because I swear he said everything except for just no, which made no sense to me. So yeah, if there was ever a question about whether I gave my inheritance, hey, whoever you are, Cooper, can't see, you must have said something foul because it took it away. You're coming on here with drama, you know, take it to another page. Go find something else to do. Anyway, like I said, if there was ever a question about if I gave part of an inheritance that belonged to me to someone as a gift, the answer is no. Because I've been told that I don't have anything. All these people who are close to me, who've had insurance policies and things of value, cars and weapons and jewelry, and I mean, even when my father died, when my daddy died, by the time I got over to his house, they had literally taken everything they wanted. My cousins, I think they said one of my cousins said that he gave his car to her boyfriend. We know that's some BS. So, car was gone. His weapons were gone. All of his jewelry was gone. All of the jewelry of any value was gone. Everything was gone out of his house. Was told, of course, he didn't leave me anything, but everything that he actually had of value was gone. And my stepmother, she gave me a ring. It's like after my sisters, everybody got whatever they wanted out of there, including her. She had a ring that she kept to the side, and she gave me the ring, and she told me to give it to my son, y'all. I still have that ring to this day. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of hurt my feelings because she knew I didn't have anything of any value that belonged to him, anything tangible that I can keep that made sense. But what she told me is I can go over to the house and get whatever I want, just take whatever you want. And mind you, nothing was left. Nothing was left in the house. Nothing but like clothes, all his clothes, washer, dryer, clock on the wall, jewelry that wasn't real because they had taken all of his real stuff. Like I said, everything of value was gone. But she held on to that ring and she gave it to me and told me to give it to my son. And I'm just thinking to myself, y'all would keep CJ in y'all mind as far as what he's gonna have, but y'all would keep me in mind. You keep his grandson in mind, but not his daughter, the one who had the grandson, which is crazy. So, with my father, I didn't get anything. My mother passed. I said right there why my little sister wrote out stuff that my mother was saying. And I know for a fact my name was on there to get something. Never got it. Nobody ever mentioned it. Nobody ever said anything. And so it's like this little game. And you know what? I'm not gonna chase people around and beg and plead with them to try to get whatever it is belong to me. Karma, karma is a karma is something. I'm gonna try not to cuss on this live. I hope I didn't already. But karma doesn't miss. So when it comes back around, just believe it's going to hit the right people. And so everybody in the background who attempted to keep whatever it was, act as if I never existed or nothing was ever for me, it's fine. But that's been my experience with inheritances. I have not received anything that was supposed to be for me. Matter of fact, they went so far as to not even tell me that I have anything. And like I said, I know for a fact I had something when my mother passed away, but nobody would tell me anything as far as what belonged to me. And so, if there is an inheritance somewhere, I don't know about it. I was never alerted to what was going on. I was never told about whatever it was. And so, for sure, I never gave it to someone as a gift. And I just thought I just needed to say that because that's funny. I keep reading on inheritances. And then that just popped up. So maybe that's for somebody out there. Even if it's not for me, it could be for someone. But the title of it was, they said you gave them your inheritance as a gift. So yeah, take it how you want to take it, or whoever it is. Yeah, my number one fan, Rachel. I don't know what it is you're trying to say, huh? Maybe you need to speak in. I don't know, do you not speak English? I have no idea what you're trying to say. Maybe try again. Anyway, judgment is coming down on somebody here. Someone's being judged, or this is a change of opinion here. Maybe someone was thinking a certain thing about someone, and their opinion's changing about this person here. One or the other. It says change of position here. But something's coming to an end, like the outcome is coming soon, whatever this is. Because judgment is being called on these people. I see a King of Swords right behind it. This King of Swords energy could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Been pulling a lot on Geminis. This also says militant intelligence here. Someone could be in the military. They definitely sit in a position of power here, whoever this is. They're being judged, or this person has seen something that has caused them to change their mind on something that was being done, maybe even something they participated in. Bottom of the deck, Tower. Someone here is going through a tower moment here. And so that, whoever this is, will definitely be being judged here, whoever this is. Because it's a tower moment that they are going through. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Gemini kept coming up in the last reading that I did. Gemini kept coming up. So something could be significant about Gemini. But again, this is an air sign card. So take it however it resonates for you. Somebody's in a position of power. It's being judged. And it's causing them a tower moment right here because they are being judged for something that they have done. So, that being said, let's get started. They're being thrown out this tower. If this person sat in a position of power, this person may not have much power at all by the time this is all over with because of whatever this is that's coming out about them. So let's see what could be coming out. What could be coming out about them? I see inheritance, first of all. What I just finished talking about, that's what just... two cards flipped over at the same time. We got inheritance and disbursement or absence here. Division or something delayed or removed. So that could be what it is here. Somebody here is being judged here. They're in some type of tower moment here. Maybe because of an inheritance here. Because they may have delayed this inheritance. They may have tried to remove this inheritance, pretend as if something was not for you, that was for you. Something this person has done here has placed them in this tower moment, and it could very well have something to do with inheritance here. With this Three of Cups spilled over, I always get kind of like a celebration energy. So at a certain point, this person could have been celebrating. They could have been celebrating. If inheritance has something to do with this, then they could have been celebrating with someone else's money here, because I see delayed division. Someone could have caused some type of division between people, and it had to do with money here. Whatever the celebration is, whatever celebrating they were doing, I feel like they are no longer celebrating. And it's because judgment has come upon them. It's just plain and simple. They're going through judgment right now. Judgment comes from the Most High, which is the only person who should be able to judge you. You know, a lot of people out here go out the way to try to judge others anyway, but the truth is the Most High is the only person who can judge you. Unless you're like a court of law and you're being judged that way. So, but y'all know what I mean as far as the personal side of things. God is the only person who can judge. And judgment is upon someone here for doing something, delaying something, trying to take something away, remove something. It's like they're trying to keep someone from receiving something. May have even been trying to keep it for themselves, but they were definitely celebrating whatever it was they were doing in the background. They're not celebrating anymore, and that's because they're being caught up here. That's because they're being caught up. This Two of Cups here, that's in the background. Someone could be maybe wanting to talk about something, wanting to give you something now. I feel like maybe some information. It takes me back to this King of Swords is militant intelligence here. Someone may be wanting to tell you something now, wanting to talk to you about something, wanting to have some type of conversation with you about whatever it was that is taking place behind your back. I don't feel like it's because they feel sorry about it. I feel like it's because they're being judged for it. They're being judged for it. Now, if this is someone else who may know something about something that is happening behind your back here, absence of removal of or some type of division. Someone may have tried to split it up here. Then this person has had some type of change of position here. So if this person was originally on the team with these people here, I feel like someone here could be trying to come off the team now. And it could very well be because someone is receiving karma. They're finally being judged for whatever it is they've been doing behind your back here. And so you could have this person themselves going through this and maybe trying to come in and talk to you, or you could have someone who may have had something to do with it that now could be seeing things differently, or just wanting to remove themselves out of this whole situation as to avoid whatever karma it is that they are trying, that they may be receiving here. So friend, wife, mistress here. This is also some type of material trouble here at the bottom of the deck. Someone's money could be looking funny now. And so if they withheld something from you, and your money was looking funny, and you were going through some type of drought, and you were having to work extra hard for things that you receive, then that's what they're receiving in return. That's what karma is. If you went out your way to make some type of trouble, to cause someone some type of issues in their life, if you went out your way to hold back on something that belongs to them while you watch them suffer in the background or work extra hard to have just the basic things here, then that's what you're about to experience here. Especially a person who's not with it. I can see if it was maybe this rich or very wealthy person that had everything they needed, and they just was like, go ahead and take that for yourself. You try to get yourself situated. Since I already have everything here, you try to get yourself situated. That would be something nice to do. But I just don't see that happening. Around just, I want to say just your regular average people when it comes down to finances. Just giving stuff away, just giving a property away, just giving some money away, whatever it is, just giving a business away. I don't want it, you can have it. I just don't see that happening. And for sure, I just didn't know that. Sure success. Somebody's winning some type of fight here. So yeah, somebody's going through karma here. Whoever this is could be in this position of power here. Could have had a change of heart in whatever they were doing. This is causing some type of tower moment here. This is causing some type of tower moment in someone's life. Because some type of inheritance may be being given to the rightful owner here. And the rightful owner, whatever this is winning this fight. This fight that they weren't, I feel like they weren't even really fighting here, because every time I look at this card, what it reminds me of is a bunch of people here at the bottom. All of these are people. All of these are people who are coming for this one person here. So this one person is trying to fight out all these people. But if you notice, you don't see any faces or hands or anything that's indicative of who they are. And so this is a person fighting people. I feel like it's a spiritual fight It's something going on behind this person's back because it's a lot of things, a lot of people coming for this person, but this person doesn't, like, they can't fully fight back because they don't know who is doing all of these things. What they can do is fight back, fight the actual things back. These are all ones. So what this person can do is fight the ones back, make sure the ones don't touch him. So the ones can be indicative of things being done to this person, like a loss of job, a loss of house, losing their car, friends turning their back. So this could be a person who's fighting back the things that are actually being sent towards them to cause blocks, to cause obstacles in their life here, but they don't actually know who's doing it. There's nobody down there. They can't see anyone. And so aside from the fact that you don't even know who's actually doing this to you here, you're still coming out on top. And that's what God does when you have God in your life here. You can fight blindfolded, and it doesn't matter because God is fighting your battles. You're still going to come out on top. And so whatever it is that they've done here behind your back, whatever this was that they were setting up, whoever these people are that they have fighting with them, you're still coming out on top. You're still going to receive whatever this is that they were trying desperately for you not to have. Someone is definitely going in some type of material trouble. And when I see this anchor on these pentacles here, it tells me because something was being held up. Something was being delayed, which is exactly what this is. Something is being delayed. And it's these pentacles right here that you should have. Maybe it's being held up because you have someone here who is in positions of power, which tells me they were working with people in positions of power here that may have been at a certain point abusing their power. Or if not abusing their power, just believing the person who was trying to pretty much watch you suffer. Because this is how they wanted to see you, out in the cold like this. Just out in the cold, possibly homeless. Definitely looking like you lack things that you're not supposed to be lacking because this is what's being done. This is all this causing you all these issues in your life that you shouldn't even have to go through. All these issues that you should not have to go through yet. And on top of all the issues, all the things that they're sending your way, they're blocking your money, they're delaying your money. And so you're going through a bunch of things that you shouldn't have to go through. But again, you're still coming out on top. But when that karma hits them, which that's what's happening here in this tower moment, when that karma starts to hit them, I think they're going to be, they don't have the strength to come out on top like this. They're used to fighting their battles with a bunch of other people helping them. A bunch of other people around that they can depend on. You didn't have that. You just had you. You just had yourself. Military could be significant because it's military intelligence here. Someone definitely sits in a position of power. They could be, if they're not in the military, they could be connected to the military here. And someone here was definitely using their position atmosphere and heat there is for you. They're about to get all of that back. It's a victory. It's a victory for you here. And it's a victory over these hidden enemies. Because remember what I said at the beginning? These people here, you don't know who these people are. All you know is the things they keep sending your way. And this is what you're fighting. All the things that they keep sending your way. You can't actually fight them because you don't know who they are. Because they're hidden enemies here. Some people hidden. Some sheep clothing could be significant. Scorpio could be significant here. I said Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could definitely be significant. They were playing at the bottom of the deck. Whatever they were planning to do, they weren't successful with it. So I'm trying to sneak off with it, but one thing without sneaking off, you see that crowd of people back there. There's a crowd of people who already see that. That's this embarrassment here. That's this tower moment that they're about to go through because they're being seen here. And so it's no longer done in the dark here. It may be in the dark to you because you can't see who they are, but it's not in the dark to a whole lot of people back here. They see it. And this person's trying to pick up what they've done and run off with it. This is evidence back here. They can't get all those scores up that they've sent your way. It's evidence. So whatever plan they had to try to hold something back from you, to try to maybe make you look a certain way here, could have been telling people you were just going through karma here, or you just wasn't mentally able to have a certain lifestyle on your own. You wasn't capable of creating that certain lifestyle here. A bunch of BS. A bunch of BS because these people were sending obstacle after obstacle after obstacle into your life, into your world. And so you can't focus on thriving if all you have to focus on is surviving, because that's what this is. You're just trying to survive out here. You're just trying to keep from being beat down with all of this stuff that's coming. So how can a person focus on thriving, on being successful in something, if they're always having to focus on this right here? And this right here is what they were doing in order to do this right here. Delay something, anchor something down here. I know a lot of people like to say, people like to blame other people for what it is that they've gone through or that they're going through. But in this case right here, these people are to blame for whatever this is that you're going through. This is not something that was self-inflicted. This is something that others have worked, have planned to do to you. And at a certain point, they were successful with it. What you have is judgment. It's just a matter of time before you judge for what you did. It's just a matter of time. What goes around comes around. It's not just a made-up saying. It's coming back around. It's coming back around. Whatever they felt like they were getting away with, they did for a short amount of time. Not for long. Not for long. I see the margin here, like moving, eruption on the bottom of the deck. Because remember, I told you this was a basic power here. People set in powerful positions here, and they were helping the ops. They weren't really doing their job. It's like they chose a side. If this wasn't the person themselves who sat in a position of power, who was doing everything they could to try to destroy you, everything they could to try and all the energy they put out into the world, to the atmosphere that they wanted you to have to endure, that's what's coming back to them. Only difference is they are without the Most High, which is who helped you through this. And so whatever it is they got coming back to them, I don't think it's going to be this. This is not a good look for them. So if somebody is here who has had this change in position all of a sudden, I'd be trying to get away from it also. I think you can escape your problem when it comes down to whatever role you played in this. But I'd be trying to get away from it too. Loss, destruction here, reversal. That's what these people are going through. Reverse energy here. Losses that they wanted to cause you here. Destruction in their lives. Dishonor. So whatever position that they had, whatever they should have been doing in that position that's the dishonor here. Not only are they walking away, but the first thing they've seen on this card was given honor. And so if these people were dishonored, whatever it was they were doing to you, to their positions of power here, to other people here, because they may have not been truthful about what was occurring to other people, to have them to fight on their side here, then this is people walking away here, bringing you what belongs to you, giving honor to where it's due. And then here, that's not a Pentacles energy. Success, where you should have been the entire time. I feel like you were in this lack situation because of what they did, because of what they were doing right behind them. And now people are fighting. There's a bunch of confusion, a bunch of chaos going on. Now people are fighting each other. These are the same ones who are all teamed up coming against you, and now they're fighting against each other. Why? There's judgment is here. Because people may have not been truthful about what was actually going on, about why they wanted to fight you so bad, about why they wanted to delay your forward movement so bad, about why they wanted to keep you from receiving what was yours. They may have not been honest about that. And that's what happens when you just listen to anything instead of doing your own research. Then you find yourself caught up here. That's why I see there's a lesson learned for everybody. The person going through it actually learned a lesson of survival. Things they could do without. What's actually a want and what's a necessity. The person who planned it is going to learn a lesson here about jealousy, about envy here, about abuse of power, about trying to come against someone just because you think they're by themselves here. And the people who they got to play along with it and do what they wanted them to do, to aggravate the situation, to incite other things around the situation here. And they're going to learn a lesson here too. They're going to learn a lesson again about believing whatever is told to you, about not doing your research before you react, about not judging the book by its cover, about not judging period, because judgment is not for you. It's not for you to judge. person's side, all team up, all gang up against one person. Yeah, that's the lesson that they learned here. Everybody's fighting. Everybody going against each other. That is justice. That is justice. These people in the tower moment, all of this karma, all the things they put out coming back towards them. You getting what they were fighting so hard for you to not have. And them going through everything that they put out for you to go through. And the fighting against each other can look like physical fights. It can look like spiritual fighting. It can look like verbal abuse. It can look like slander. It can defamation. It can look like truth telling. It can look like them turning on each other and telling the truth about what was going on. All the secrets, all the things that are hidden. So that is what I have here. That is what is going on. There is some exposure coming. There are some things that were never right. Some things that were wrong being made right. Somebody's moving. Whether it's you or whether these people trying to move after the fact, get out the way. You can't run from karma. You can't escape that. You should have got out the way initially, at the beginning of it all. So, it's a competition. I just got the deck on this 5 of swords. I mean, 5 of wands again. Competition, yeah. Could have been in competition with you. Not want to see you win something. Not want to see you do better than them. Not want to see you have a certain lifestyle that maybe they couldn't have. Not want to see you be able to accomplish something on your own that maybe they had to struggle trying to accomplish themselves. This is competition here. It was competition. So you brought other people into this competition. And somehow they stagnated you in your growth. They kind of stunted your growth because you had to stop what you were doing. And not only did you probably lose things in the process, but you weren't able to actually move forward with anything because of all the things they kept putting in your way, on your path, for you to run into over time. That looks like taking, 2 steps ahead and 3 steps back. Every time you think you're moving forward, something happens. Meanwhile, they're causing all these obstacles in your daily life here. And they're withholding something that you probably should have had a long time ago. out what was going on behind your back. You have a lot of people here on a team that's coming from one person. So you are severely outnumbered here. You have people working with people in positions of power. And so you are overpowered just by their positions alone. This was something that was very much off balance here. That's about to be balanced back out by the Most High. Because someone is there in the judgment now. There's no stopping that karma. As if they didn't have time enough to go back to stop whatever it was that they were doing to make things right. And they chose to keep pushing forward on whatever it was they were doing. So now they're getting their karma. That's all. So whatever those people are, definitely they lose some people who you expected to be able to trust. There was no